To solve this equation, we're going to use substitution, which is the same strategy we used for solving equations in quadratic form. This one's not quadratic in form, but notice this quantity x to the 1/4 in the equation could be cubed to give x to the 3/4, which is also in the equation. So if we let u be equal to x to the 1/4 and substitute u in for x to the 1/4 and u cubed in for x to the 3/4, it makes this equation look far more manageable. Now it's a third-degree polynomial with a common factor of u that can be factored out, and we'll have u squared minus 9 that remains. So we are solving for u by factoring. U squared minus 9 is the difference of squares, and that factors into u plus 3 times u minus 3. And when we set each of these factors equal to 0, we solve each of them individually. This one is still going to be u is equal to 0. When we subtract 3 from both sides here, we get u is equal to negative 3. Adding 3 to both sides here gives us u is equal to positive 3. And now it's time to back substitute to return to the variable that we originally started with, which is x. Just like what we did with equations in quadratic form, we're going to use the original substitution in order to get from u back to x. So because u is the same thing as x to the 1/4 power, we can replace this u with x to the 1/4 power is equal to 0. We can replace this u with x to the 1/4 power is equal to negative 3, and replacing this u with x to the 1/4 power, that will then be equal to positive 3. And we can solve each of these for x by raising both sides to the 4th power in all of these equations. So we now have x is equal to 0. X is equal to negative 3 to the 4th power is positive 81, and positive 3 to the 4th power is also positive 81, and these are our three solutions, all of which would check back into the original equation and make a true statement. Now, 81 occurs 2 times. We don't really have to duplicate that answer. We could just say that there are two unique solutions, x is equal to 0 and x is equal to 81.